The Director of National Intelligence, Dan Coates, said in a January report on worldwide threats that the climate emergency is, quote, likely to fuel competition for resources, economic distress, and social discontent. It's a priority for the DNI Coates. The EPA this week, however, rolled back part of President Obama's Clean Power Plan, letting states set their own limits for coal power plant emissions. Do you think human-induced climate emergency is a threat to the United States?
Well, what I will tell you is that we'll always follow the science on that in this administration.
The science says it is.
But what we won't do, and the Clean Power Plan was all about that, was hamstringing energy in this country, raising the cost of utility rates for working families across this country.
But is it a threat?
While other nations like China and India do absolutely nothing or make illusory promises decades down the road to deal with it. You know, the truth of the matter is, with the advent of natural gas, with the natural gas explosion that's developing, with clean coal technology, we're seeing a significant reduction in carbon emissions all across this country.
But is what people are calling a climate emergency, is it a threat? Do you think it's a threat? Man-made climate emergency is a threat?
I think the answer to that is going to be based upon the science.
Well, the science says yes. I'm asking you what you think.
There's many in the science that...
The science community in your own administration, at NOAA, at the DNI, they all say it's a threat.
Look, what the president has said, what we've said is that we are not going to raise utility rates. Remember what President Obama said?
But it's not a threat.
He said he had his climate change plan. He said it's necessarily going to cause utility rates to skyrocket, and that would force us into these green technologies. Now you got Democrats all running for president that are running on a Green New Deal that would break this economy.
So you don't think it's a threat, is all I'm saying. You don't think it's a threat.
I think we're making great progress reducing carbon emissions. America has the cleanest air and water in the world. We'll continue to use market forces.
We don't have the cleanest air and water in the world.
I think
we don't. Will you get back to me with some statistics?
But we're making progress on reducing carbon emissions. We're doing it through technology, through natural gas, through continuing to support, as our administration
You just rolled back all these clean.
Turn back to nuclear energy, clean energy. The answer, though, is not to raise the utility rates of millions of utility ratepayers across the country.